Recently, the city reorganized a committee with the sole purpose of saving the history of our community. Let's welcome Kevin Euler from the City Council, who oversees the Historic Preservation Commission, to the table.
Thank
Welcome.
you.
Hello, welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here with you ladies and with my wife.
I know that. Have you guys ever sat here together?
Were you here? I've been
I
on
was-
once before. I can't remember if
Yes, with his movie.
Yeah, but
Yes.
you weren't here, were you?
Yes.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is
So
our
second time.
second
Oh my
time.
gosh,
There
we
you
just
go.
keep having you back. You're so multifaceted.
I love it.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
I missed that time. I'm sorry, but you do
Yes.
get to sit at the very new
Yeah,
table.
this is awesome,
This is
right?
a fantastic table.
So you sit on the new commission, historical commission. So tell us a little bit about what you guys want to do. What's the purpose?
So the Spanish Fork Historic Preservation Commission is exactly what it sounds like. If you think of the city of Spanish Fork, which was founded in the 1850s,
Okay.
there's 170 years of history within the city of Spanish Fork that goes back to the Welsh, the English, the Icelanders, lots and lots of history in Spanish Fork. And so our committee, the purpose is to really educate people about the history and heritage of Spanish Fork, to identify artifacts and preserve things that people can look at and remember the history of Spanish Fork, and really just to share with the community as our city continues to grow, bring people in and help them feel a part of the community and feel a part of the heritage that we have here in Spanish Fork.
Well, you know what's historic? You having a birthday today.
Wow, that wasn't supposed to come
Producer
up.
Pete,
That wasn't supposed to come up.
you know what? When you're coming into film on Studio Chatter, on your birthday,
Wait. Today.
We
Couldn't think. I could
Is
not
she?
think of. It's my birthday.
It's your
What's the
birthday.
song? It's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
Cannot think
Gonna
of better
party
people
like
to be
it's
spending my
your
birthday with.
and even
Thank
a
you.
cake.
There you
Thank
go. do we
You
want
guys
to
are-
eat it while you're talking, or
You're
you're going to have a lot to say?
Yeah, I'll just eat it while I'm talking if that's all right.
Make
I'll
sure
just
your mouth is full.
full mouth.
I hope that your celebration is bigger than Studio Chatter.
It will be. It's more. Oh my heck! Holy guacamole! It's your
Holy
birthday.
guacamole.
Wow, thank
there you go.
You have brightened my day. Thank
It's
you.
This weekend, right?
Yeah, this
We've
weekend
been,
we'll
we've been
spend
running
some time.
crazy.
Today's
So
been a little
when you
hectic,
get this
but
old, you just celebrate whenever.
whenever you can.
When you're a kid, it has to be on your birthday, or it's.
I'm not touching the cake, just so you know. It's wrapped.
Okay, so while she's
All right.
unwrapping your cake, tell us who sits on the commission.
So the commission has 4 residents of Spanish Fork, and then there are 3 city employees, and then 1 city council member, which is myself. So 8
Okay.
people total.
Okay.
We want a mix of individuals that have, first of all, a desire to learn about the history of Spanish Fork and share it with others.
Okay.
We've got some genealogists. We've got Mary Martin, who is in our planning and development department. She has a background and a degree in historic preservation. So she is an
That's awesome.
she's an awesome resource. Of course, we've got Pete.
These are the first slides.
Pete and SFCN, you think of the years of video footage that SFCN, SF17 has of the history of Spanish Fork, and so we've got Pete on our committee as well. So
Well, and to recreate, I've seen some old photos of parts of the city, and you can give them to Pete or his team,
Yeah.
and then they can go and they can take a picture of now, what it looks like now.
yeah, one fun one
Which
that we
is
recently
cool.
did was we found a picture, I scanned a picture that we found
small one.
in the Thurber building of the Spanish Fork High School, the one that was early 1970s. And it was an aerial, and so I had Travis, who is an employee for SF17, fly a drone and get almost the exact same shot. And it's really fascinating and fun just to see the change of
Oh, I'm
the
sure.
high school and the area, and now it's changing again, right, with the new high school being built. So
I'm wondering, so the folks that you invited to be on the committee, is it an invitation? Were they propositioned? How do they rotate? How does that work?
committee members have terms, and so they'll sit for 1 year, 2 year, 3 years.
Okay.
Our initial meeting, we kind of discuss how long would you like to serve, and then as long as they have a desire to continue serving on the committee, then they can re-up, they can continue to be on the committee. If there are other individuals that have an interest of being on this committee or other committees that the city has, you can go to the Spanish Fork website, and there's a document you can actually fill out that lets the city know you have an interest in serving in one of our many committees that we have in Spanish Fork.
Perfect.
And a shout out to Kevin. Like, as a council member, you're already assigned to several committees. So whenever someone comes up with an additional idea, you kind of need to be ready that you're going to be on another committee and oversee that. So this is a big one, Kevin. So thanks for taking more time out of your day and your family to do this, because this is really important.
It is important, and I'm happy to do it. I love the history of Spanish Fork. In
What
fact,
kind-
today, sorry.
Oh,
to
no,
cut you
go
off.
ahead.
Today I was in J-Mart, and sitting on the counter was this Spanish Fork history book. And I started looking through it, and I'm like, I've got to have one of these. So,
Yeah.
so I got one of their Spanish Fork history books.
Happy
and
birthday to you.
that was my birthday present for myself, right?
Yes.
I knew it'd be the perfect present for you. I told Lane to just set it out on the table.
It was
You would
perfect.
see it.
It was perfect.
So what other types of projects can we expect?
So let's talk about the big project that the committee is very excited about, and it's coming up the end of this month, actually. We are going to start in Spanish Fork a Veterans Banner Program. And what that is, we actually brought one of them
Want me
here
to hold your
today
balloon? Are you
to show
gonna-
you. Yeah, let me describe the program, and then we'll show what the banners actually look like. So residents or members of our community that have a veteran who has passed that served in the military have the opportunity to honor that veteran by purchasing a banner. And these banners will be hung on Main Street during the weeks of Memorial Day, and then also again during
So the
Veteran.
weekend or the whole week?
The week leading up to, and then the full week after.
Oh.
And
So right
almost-
now, when this
Okay.
is playing, people can drive
We'll
down Main
start
Street.
seeing
and we'll be
this.
able to see them.
Okay, I haven't seen these. I'm excited.
Yeah, so these are exciting. So Veterans, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, and then we're also going to display, and we will have people that will be in the parade route, and we'll carry them down the parade on the 24th of July. So 3 opportunities to have them displayed for their family members. The cost, people are going to ask, well, what does it cost if I want to do it?
And I think you can find out online.
Yeah, you can go to the
So-
Spanish Fork website and see that. They will fly, so after a family member purchases it, they will have them, we will display them for 3 years from the time of purchase. So it's not
Okay.
just a 1-year thing, it's a 3-year thing.
Okay,
So why
and then
don't
they
we,
will probably get the banner in the end.
probably not
Okay.
because of the way that we're doing the banners to try and save money. The
Oh.
banners are double-sided, meaning
Gotcha.
there will be a veteran on one side and a different veteran on the
Okay.
opposite side. So for that reason, it might be difficult.
Awkward.
To,
Unless you knew 2 people and they were on the same. Just kidding.
Split it. Say, hey, I'll take it from
Possibly.
January to
Oh.
June.
So
Yeah.
Let's
let's
see. Okay.
unwind it this way.
Oh, wow.
The banners are 7 feet tall,
Yes,
so
they
they
are.
are very
Oh
tall.
my gosh.
And
this is
2
so
feet wide.
That's
beautiful.
amazing.
So, just to
I
give
think
you a
you're-
look, you've got up on top Spanish Fork Historic Commission, but then you've got the name of the veteran, the branch of the military they served in, their photo, and then their ranks and the wars that they, or the war or where they served. And so,
This is beautiful.
Oh, that is fantastic.
so yeah, but if you've not seen these, like you say, by the time people see this on the show, they should be hung on Main Street. So
Oh, wow.
go for a little drive and
Was
check
this
it out.
your idea? Or
No,
did you sit
Angela
together and-
Angela Beecher, who's on our committee.
Okay.
She is from Wellsville, Little Wellsville, Utah, which is way up north by Logan. And Wellsville, just this little tiny community, has done this for years and years and years. And so she approached me and said, I would love if we could start this up in Spanish Fork, and we were all on board.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, remind me, did they have to be from Spanish Fork?
Yes.
Or pass away and they're
So-
buried here? Like, what's the rule?
Yeah, so the rules for the veteran is that they have to have lived in Spanish Fork. So
Okay.
that's
At some point?
At some point in their
Okay.
life, they have to have lived in Spanish Fork. So that's where we're at right now because of We don't know how many we'll get, so we don't
How
know
many- how many do you have
veterans
right
we'll
now?
get. This year, we were kind of in a hurry to get this out and running, so we didn't really advertise it a lot. But even with the limited advertising we did, we've got 22 veterans
Oh.
that
And-
will be displayed.
What will be full capacity? Or do you have a max?
We don't know for
Okay.
sure,
It
but-
just kind of depends on how it
Yeah.
goes.
And
Okay.
then where is a map or somewhere that they can find those names?
This is our first run, so we're still kind of working through some of the
Okay.
questions.
So just
and-
hop onto
and
the little
other things.
search bar online, you'll figure it out.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so what other cool things? Like, I don't even know if I know all the things you guys have going on.
So some of the other projects that we're working on or wanting to do in the future, one with buildings, old buildings in our community. So for example, the Spanish Fork High School. The old high school is about to be demolished, and so we spent some time going through and photographing almost the entire school. And so with that building and other buildings like the Del Monte building and possibly the sugar beet factory, we want to go and document these buildings before they come down so that they can be remembered, through history.
Perfect.
Other projects, sorry to cut you off.
No, you're
Natasha.
good.
Other projects we will be doing or have planned lecture series where monthly people can come and we'll have a different topic where people come and learn about the history of Spanish Fork. Some of the topics that we will have are the history of the Spanish Fork High School, Icelandic heritage, our sister cities in Iceland, the Fiesta Days. How did Fiesta Days start? Why do we celebrate Fiesta Days? So those are part of the lecture series.
And those will be held monthly, right?
Those will
At
be
Library
monthly,
Hall?
yeah,
Okay.
but-
Yeah, I don't
Library
even
Hall.
know if I know who started Fiesta Days and how that got going.
Well, I'm sure that we will learn
We'll
more,
find out.
right?
Now we have
You
to
will
watch.
find out. Come to the lecture series.
Kevin,
Well,
this is
it's
fun.
it's time for you to go and celebrate your birthday now because we're out of time today.
Oh,
so
There
come
you
back
go.
and visit
Thank
us
you.
another time.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Thanks for being
Pete?
here.
Thank you.